Hey guys, Landon13 here, and today we're doing a movie review on Back to the Future Part 3, the last installment of the Back to the Future trilogy and the last movie in the franchise. So anyways, let's get into it. So Back to the Future Part 3 takes place right after Part Two's ending. Basically, the opening's like a recap of what happened with the clock tower scene in the first movie, and of course, that ending with Marty and telling Doc he came back from the future and him fainting. And then we get a cut of Marty taking Doc back to the house, and of course, Marty's like very, very exhausted from running around after Biff and just traveling in time. And also, Doc is exhausted, but he fainted. But anyways, Doc is totally freaked out because Marty's there because, well, he saw Marty go back to the future with the DeLorean, and of course, Marty tells him that I came back from the future to stop Biff from to basically get the sports book, basically a plot in the second movie, and of course the letter from the last movie. And now Doc's reading it, and of course we now know those are actually instructions of to find the DeLorean. Of course, since the 1985 Doc has been transported to 1885, he hid the DeLorean in the abandoned mine shaft in the Boot Hill Cemetery, where they gotta find it. And soon enough, Marty and Doc learns that Doc's gonna get shot in 1885 by Mad Dog. He one of the ancestors of Biff Tannen, and basically it's from Marty going back to 1985 in the DeLorean to now a rescue mission to get Doc out of there. So let's talk about the DeLorean. Of course, in the last movie, the DeLorean hovered with the Mr. Fusion. Well, we learned that when the lightning struck the DeLorean, it basically destroyed the flying circuit. Basically, meaning the car is now in the driving mode once again, like in the first movie. Of course, it's been down there for a while. Of course, the DeLorean wheels are just not good anymore, so instead they put on the 1955 tires, and then they put like a hood strap onto the car, and to like replace the time circuits, because time circuits, sorry, I can't say the word properly, but anyway, to replace it. And this car's like really like a cool design. You got like the hood on the hood on the car, like the strap, and then you got the railway wheels for the DeLorean too. So another little upgrade to this version of the DeLorean. Of course, the main antagonist is it isn't Biff, but it's actually an ancestor of Biff. Mad Dog Tannen. He basically, there's a really mean old guy, and he's the one who's gonna shoot Doc. So of course they do prevent this, and of course Marty outsmarts him with the little metal bulletproof metal thing that was hinted at in part 2 of Back to the Future. But it works out so fun that Mad Dog gets arrested and goes to jail. And also, a little thing with the trilogy, of course, he goes in banana like poo. And it's just a funny little way to continue this joke gags, anyways. But anyways, the main characters are Doc and Marty, but this time we get introduced to another main character, Clara Clayton. Basically, this is a love interest for Doc Brown. Of course, at the end of the movie, we see them traveling in time in a time train. And of course, she doesn't believe Doc is a time traveler before she sees the little model of the DeLorean, and then it's like, oh, okay. But there's a lot of iconic scenes in this movie, particular the train scene with the DeLorean on the tracks and the locomotive pushing the DeLorean, and it's just a really good scene to remember this that scene. And also when the DeLorean arrives into 1885, the Indians approach, and wow, that's another great scene. And very interesting. This is basically a Wild West story. Basically, they go back in time, and of course, at the end of the movie, the DeLorean gets destroyed by a train. So yeah, to basically cap off the trilogy, they're basically saying DeLorean's destroyed. Doc is happily living in 1885, but he comes back in a time train, and it basically ends the movie with the train going into the screen what they did for the first Back to the Future film. And it's really good. The train scene gets you really intense and stuff. A lot of funny moments, a lot of serious moments actually, with Marty overcoming the word chicken, because that word messed up some things. But Marty does overcome that word eventually, and of course their future gets rewritten anyways. So yeah, that's pretty much Back to the Future Part 3. A really good movie. Really good movie. It goes really forwards with the plot, but yeah. So that's basically the Back to the Future trilogy. And I hope you enjoyed this movie review. So give the video a like, give this video click the notification bell, and click the subscribe button to become a Team 13. Really helps out the channel a lot. But anyways, that's Landon 13 signing off for now. Bye bye.